Hey guys, as you can see, I'm back, but with a slightly different game. This game is Don't Starve Together. Now I know I was playing like Bioshock and stuff like that, but um, I kind of saw this game on my Steam, and it updated and all that, so I was like, I'll figure out play this because I remember having a lot of fun back in the day playing with friends and all that. So I figured I'd go ahead and play it again. I'm not gonna be too crazy with this game. I see they added some new stuff since I last played, and yeah, we're just gonna see how far I can get in about 20, 30 minutes before I gotta get ready for work and all that fun stuff. So yeah, let's go. Let's go with her. I ain't never played hers before. Now this game's a little bit different because it's more of like a survival game. There isn't really a whole lot of action. There is, but there isn't. Um, so for this to be kind of entertaining, I have to be entertaining. Because really a whole lot doesn't happen. You just kind of gather stuff and try to survive. If I remember correctly, this is your sanity, your hunger and health. I think, if I remember correctly, flowers increase your sanity. Yeah. The main thing is like getting a bunch of wood and like flint at first. Just because you're gonna need it in the very beginning for like chests and fires and all that stuff. What? Oh yeah, I guess there are turkeys in here. I hate the turkeys because they always pop out and they run so fast. They just eat everything. Now, a thing me and my friends used to do is we would keep these pine cones from the very beginning and basically keep about like the max amount you can hold, and then just make like a little tree farm by your final base. That way it makes it a lot easier to go and get wood. I need grass. Okay, darkness is coming and I have no grass, so we can't make a fire. We may or may not die. We're a terrible survivor. It hasn't even been like 3 minutes and we're already dead. I can't find any grass. Oh, gee. Well, it's been. Oh, wait, wait. Did I find a grassy area? Oh, thank God. Need this. Oof. Not gonna lie, getting a little nervous there for a second. Thought I wasn't gonna have enough find any grass. I don't know. Grass is a pretty important thing, mostly because you can make a lot of traps with it. And I mean, obvious, it's not really that important for fires later on, cause you'll get this right here. But grass will just become important later on as such, for mostly because of this stuff right here. A lot of this stuff requires grass. I mean, we'll try and stock up on it now. Cook some berries, eat some berries. I guess since we're here, we'll just get a bunch of grass. For being a grassy area, there's not a whole lot of grass. Yeah, this I think it's like on day 9 or something like that. You get attacked by dogs or something. And I think each day is like a few minutes. So we might be able to get the dogs before I gotta get off, but we'll see. I know like towards like fall and stuff like that, the days are super short. So I'm guessing we're kind of like, looks like the spring kind of part. Like I said, I haven't played this game in forever, so I don't really remember a whole lot of what I need. I know we can make some traps for those though. Because food is extremely important. It starts to get really hard to find later on. Because, I mean, everything respawns after a while, but sometimes the stuff just don't respawn fast enough. These things, I don't ever recall a rabbit making that kind of noise. And I used to have rabbits. I know later on you can catch these birds with like a bird trap, and I'm pretty sure you can use their feathers for darts or something like that. Like different kinds of darts. Nah, this isn't like a guide or anything. This is basically just basically see how well I can survive in about I don't know, 30 minutes or so. See all what I can build and what I can get in 30 minutes. But I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to keep a game like this entertaining unless you got friends. Cause it's fairly boring. Well, boring to watch, I should say. The game itself is pretty fun because it keeps you occupied. But as far as people watching, it's kind of boring. That's why I guess I probably should have played this with a friend, make it somewhat more entertaining, but oh well. Other games like BioShock, like I was playing, and games like that, they have like their own in-game kind of commentary that you can kind of respond to. Makes it easier, I guess, to make more entertaining or come up with stuff to say. Real question is, what am I gonna play and record this week? And that's the real thing. There's some games I want to play. Like, I mean, I could play games like Fortnite and stuff like that, mostly because they're popular right now. But I don't really play it too much on the computer. I mostly play it on the console because my friends play it on the console. But on top of that, I'm not sure how well my current internet can handle playing it on the computer. Shit, my internet's kind of struggling. And we got a lot of wood now. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just talking and chopping. um, yeah, there's a few games I have in mind to play. I might actually play some games and record with some friends this weekend. Um, I also might try and play some World of Warcraft because they got some new stuff coming out, and might even try to play some League of Legends. I mean, I haven't played that game in a minute, so my account's probably like what would you call it? D-ranked, because like when you get a high rank and you don't play for a while, you start losing ranks. So I'm probably pretty far down there. On top of that, I don't even think I did my placements for this season. So I mean, I could do that too. That'd be kind of fun. Well, obviously, I'd have to kind of break it down a little bit because those matches are super long. Yeah, there's a few games I have in mind. Just not sure which one I'm gonna play yet. If I do record some games with some friends, it might be this because a lot of my friends, well, not a lot of them, but a couple of my friends like playing this. Uh, they like playing this together. Um, I know there's this one world that we made a while back, like a long time ago. I think it's on a pretty high day or whatever, and we might play on that. Not sure how long we'll last because it's such a high day and everything kind of gets crazy, especially with not having played for a while. But might do a little bit of that. Mm, might, like I said, either play some World of Warcraft or some League of Legends. Maybe, maybe even play a little bit of RuneScape because I do play RuneScape in my free time. One of my best friends, he wanted me to get back into that and play with him, so I might play some of that. Um, the account's not quite to like boss level yet, where it can do bosses and all that, but go ahead and use this axe. So, oof. Now I need to mine a bunch of these broads. What do I need? Like 13, 12, 12. Hmm. I need to find some rocks. I know there's a couple more rocks back there, but kind of explore, see what we can't find over here. Another area over there. Now, when I try, like, I still haven't really built a base yet. Once I get enough rocks to build like a permanent campfire, I'll try and find a base. Now, usually when I do my base, I try to do it by a bunch of like beefalo and stuff. Now, the reason why I do it by beefalo is because they they produce a lot of fertilizer, which makes it easier to build like a bunch of upgraded farms and stuff like that, which makes getting food and having food a lot easier. I think this goes to a dead end. I think. Oh, planks. This is gonna save me some wood. I think I need a couple more planks for a chest or something like that. Should we kill this? Can't even kill that raccoon. I mean, I guess I could pickaxe it to death. Let's. Come here. That thing got annihilated, but it took so much of my pickaxe health. Now these things right here. What? These things are pretty amazing. Mostly because if you can get a bunch of like spiders and stuff to come over here, these things will just annihilate them for you. Kind of saves you the resources. Also, if you get a good enough gear and weapon, you can kill these. And I think, if I remember right, they drop a bunch of meat and I think they drop pigskin, which I think you need for some like weatherproofing stuff, like a raincoat or something like that. Oh, this is what I need right here. Gold. Man, I did all that running and didn't find any rock areas. Hmm. Hmm. Try taking my stuff. That heathen. Let's see. I kind of forgot the moles. Like if you mine rocks and stuff like that, the moles will like come and take it, which is pretty annoying. Go ahead, try taking my stuff. Watch what happens. I'll put you 6 feet. I really need a rock area. Yeah, a rock area would be super helpful. I need 2 more rocks. need, I need 2 more rocks. Need to find some beefalo. I know this pan flu is pretty good. I think it does something with the animals, like stuns them or something. It makes them easier to kill, so that'd be kind of nice. for like these birds and stuff. I guess we'll make a little fire right here. Drop this, grab this, cook that. Now these fireflies are actually I think if you get a flute, or not a flute, if you get spider silk, I think you can make a net, and you can do something with those fireflies. Yeah, you can do something with those fireflies. You can make like a, if you get your stuff upgraded enough, I think you can end up building something with fireflies, and they act as like a light source. Which is good because then it saves you on a lot of resources because you'll need a lot of resources later on. I've actually filled up my inventory pretty quickly. It's kind of why I want to find a decent, well, some more rocks and a decent place to build my base. That way I can kind of empty out my inventory. This is a good farming area though. There's a lot of, well, good hunting grounds, a lot of rabbits here. So I might build something kind of close to here, just for the fact that it's a decent hunting ground. And there's a pond right here. Ponds are good mostly for the fact that you can fish in them. And there's a spider thing right there, so I guess we could build our base over here, somewhere right here. A decent amount of grass, decent amount of wood, a lot of rabbits, which is good. It's a big food source. And I think if I follow this path down, might take me further into a grassier area. There might be some like people and stuff, which would be another bonus because the fertilizer. Baited me. I saw this rocky thing, thought there might be some rocks over here. Oh, here's the rock that we're gonna need. Oh, you I guess that's the end of the grassy area. Is there a map? Yeah. Let's see. We've explored this much. If I can get here somewhere, I know there's a, see right here, looks like a rocky area. I think I can get down there by going down here, because I think this is a dead end right here. I don't know, we got quite a bit of daylight left, so we'll go ahead and look. Ah, it's a dead end. So maybe I can get down there from this side over here. The bit of daylight we got left, we can go ahead and build our base. I'll probably build it up here more. It's more of the hunting grounds up here. Yeah, a lot of the hunting grounds up here. I kind of want to build it in like an open type area. That way there's not a bunch I gotta clear out. We'll start it right here. Just slowly clear everything out. We'll, I need 3 more rocks. That is unfortunate. I don't want to build it too far over there because the spider's over there. And they will attack often. I do need to find more rocks though. 3 more rocks. So if I can find 1 more rock pile, something of that nature. I'm gonna have to actually, let's go ahead. We'll make this for Sandy. Drop those. Get out of here, you heathen. That's why I hate the turkeys. Try coming out and stealing my berries. I could kill this spider, but I think the other spiders will come out the second I do that. I need the shovel. The reason why I need the shovel is because I can kind of clear these out and make a little bit more room for me, like these little grass plots and stuff like that. And kind of get rid of these and make it a bigger open area for myself. Yeah, I really need more rocks. Guess there's a rock right here. I kind of want to go down this path right here and see if I can get to this area down here. I think one of the things I need is a bed. Make like a bed because it like completely restores your sanity every time you sleep in it. If I remember correctly. But it like drains your hunger a lot. So you need a lot of food. Man. Night seems like it takes forever. The sad part is night's pretty little. That's why it's gonna suck when night gets longer. It's just more just standing around not doing nothing. Kinda boring. Well, we'll come over here and see if I can't get down to that rock area. Straight down. And there's my 3 rocks. Built that science machine, I think it was. It's gonna be nice because then I can start upgrading stuff, clear out my inventory. I think the smoke right here means there's a graveyard right there. I don't mind going in the graveyard, it's just you gotta have like this flower hat because this stuff drains your sanity like crazy. Especially if you try digging up the graves and stuff for loot. Oh, the rock place is right here. See how much gold I can get right here. Because I know the rock place has a lot of decent amount of like gold you can mine. Looks like that's it for the rock place. At least I got a decent amount of rocks out of it. Oh, okay. Got some gold right here. Only one. It's a decent amount of gold laying on the ground. A lot of rocks too. Yeah, these grave sites right here, if you dig them up, sometimes you can get like jewels and stuff. If I remember correctly, you can use the jewels to make like magic staffs and stuff like that, which are pretty nice. Because you'll kind of need stronger things like that to fight some of the bigger stuff. Let's get back to base. Not a lot of grave sites, there are a few, but hopefully with the RNG can get something good out of them. I'm gonna need a lot of grass too. Build traps for the rabbits. The food's starting to get kind of low. My guy's starting to get pretty hungry. There's a lot of gathering in this game. And then, like, once you get the, like, you'll always be gathering, but the later in the game it gets, the less you have to do. Because you kind of have a lot of your stuff built already. You're more or less just trying to keep your stuff, like, stocked up, really. After a while. Let's see. Build this. We'll put it right here. Tools. Yeah, I know you're hungry. This is what I need right here. So then I can put this in here. Put all my like kind of useless stuff in here for right now. I'm really hungry. Alright. Inventory cleared out. Built this. Kinda get this cleared out a little bit. And we'll plant this over here. Kind of out of the way. Use this as fuel. And we'll replant the grass. We'll replant the grass down there so it's kind of out of the way. Need to build. Need rope. See, I can make 3 traps. 18. And how much do I need for rope? 3. So that leaves me with 14 grass. I need. Alright. So we'll go ahead. Make this. Make that. And make a bunch of these. I think I can make there we go. Alright, we'll replant these down here. We'll set the traps right here. Now I need to find some food. I really need some food. Hopefully this berry bush over here regrew. Oh, they didn't. This one did. I hate fighting the frogs. They like make you drop your stuff. Got some food. Need more twigs. Oh, we already got one of these. 2 of them actually. I need 4 more grass because the rain kind of annihilates your stuff. Gotta build this grass hat. Just need a couple more grass. And see the like waterlogs your stuff. Now I have like no grass. But I think the rain like helps your stuff, like helps the stuff like respawn faster, like berries and the stuff like this. Just noticed, but like every time I walk, I can hear the armor like move around. My person is hungry. See, and this is why it's good that I built that permanent campfire, because if I was to be in this situation without a permanent campfire and like no grass, nighttime would have been pretty rough. Oh, I forgot you can't do that. Like drains your sanity. Then again, I guess eating raw meat would kind of. Can you get out of the fire, please? Thank you. Save that for later. Guess we can eat it now. I saw some more berries and stuff down there. Grass. Gonna need grass. So it looks like this goes down more. So I guess we can, we'll travel down here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll travel down there. I guess while I wait, I can make some stuff. Let's see. Make a couple of these. Make some of that. As far as rocks go, we'll make some of these. Put that in here. Kind of free up some space a bit. Because I guess I'm done with the shovel for right now. Put that in there. Don't think I'm gonna need this tape for a while. Put that in there. We'll build. That should be good for right now. Should be good enough for me to go down here and search this and loot whatever I can. Still raining. Guess I can farm some of these trees on the way back. On the way down, pick up twigs and stuff like that. Getting kind of low on twigs. Definitely need grass. A lot of grass. Hmm. And my hunger is draining so fast. Ah, these things are amazing for grass. They take a while to kill though, but they do drop meat. I think we hit the jackpot for grass. Holy. So much grass. They won't die. What is that? Man. The jackpot on grass. There's so many of these. So much grass. Oh, there's more down here too. This is good. Because it's right next to the rock area too. Oh, that's pretty amazing. Now we need to get back. That's good. It's just a lot of meat, a lot of grass, and it's right next to the rock, so like I can get meat and grass and rocks, gold all in the same spot. It's a pretty good find. Well, a good randomly generated world anyway. Because it just, like each world is randomly generated, so every world is different. So the fact that it generated like that is really good for me. Make the survival so much easier. Come up here, check the traps. Traps didn't catch nothing, which is really bad because I need food. Messing around with those, I didn't get any. Put this back on because it's not raining no more. Get off of my stuff. You do not attack me. I will. Don't ever touch me again. Go ahead. Who next? You? This is why you build that armor. You build the armor, they can't really do nothing to you. I know when I attack that, I think a spider queen comes out. Not entirely sure if I can kill it. That was a pretty good run. I think I got enough stuff to build another science thing. Where is it? So need yeah. Make some more boards. Make this. There, now we got a lot of room. Got. That's pretty good. So let's see. I think we'll have to stop there. It's about time for me to get ready for work. I think it's a little bit longer than 20-30 minutes, but hey. So yeah, I think in that amount of time we did pretty good. We got both our science machines built. Got both our science machines built. Need a little bit more wood, but as far as the stuff goes, it's alright. Got some decent upgraded supplies. Enough to kind of do a little bit more, but as far as that goes, should be alright. Now, I'll probably save this world and maybe play with the one of my friends over the weekend and kind of continue on this. It'll probably be a little bit more entertaining having somebody else play with me than just me play by myself, because like I said, this is a fairly boring game. Just playing by yourself, at least to watch anyway, it's boring. Playing it's pretty fun. Watching it's pretty boring unless it's entertaining. Oh, got a little present. Yeah, so in that amount of time we accomplished a lot. We explored a decent amount of the map, found some very important things down here, especially this right here, all this gold, all these rocks. And then right in here, a bunch of these things that drop grass. So that's good, because you can get meat and grass while you're getting gold and rocks and flint and all that. Yeah, we did a decent amount of progress in that little bit of time. But like I said, we're gonna have to end this video now. Time for me to get ready for work. And yeah, until next